Hi there, hope you're happy, healthy and having a great day whenever it is you are watching this video. This is my successful curse mode run that I did in Blueprints. Curse mode is mad. It really is crazy. You first hear about curse mode when you reach room 46 for the first time and you start your next day. You are presented with a sheet that gives you a list of trophies to unlock, and one of them says reach room 46 in curse mode. And that's all it says. So I'm going to have a little bit of a longer intro, and I'm going to discuss how to unlock curse mode, what curse mode is, and some tips that I picked up along the way for this game mode, because this is the hardest challenge run that I had to do. So, first things first, how do you unlock curse mode? So, once you reach room 46 for the first time and you start a new day, you unlock some new floor plans to be drafted onto the estate. One of them is this, the bookshop. The bookshop can only be drafted from the library. That is the only place you can get it from. So every single time you draft the library, it is worth noting to see if this room appears. If this room appears, unless you've already done everything inside this room, grab it. Just grab it. It's worth it. Inside the bookshop, you have the opportunity to buy some books that you can order from the library. One of which is The Curse of the Black Bridge. Once you've bought The Curse of the Black Bridge, go to the library, tick the box saying I want this book, and then have another day. Once you've got your another day and you've got back to the library and you've read this book, you're past step one. The next step is finding a gift shop. Once you find a gift shop, go there and a new option at the bottom will be unlocked. I can't remember off the top of my head how many coins it costs, but you have the option to buy the Cursed Coffers. The Cursed Coffers is a permanent addition to the shrine that allows a wee box, ironically that looks like that, in the waters next to the shrine. So what's the next step? Well, you guessed it. Draft a shrine. At some point, go outside, draft a shrine with this unlock available, and then you will have the option to have this there. Once you've seen the box, you'll notice you need to find a way to open it. It is not opened by itself. The game doesn't tell you anything about how to unlock it. It says X, Y, and Z. Is it a key? Is it not? Well, I'm going to give you a spoiler. It's not a key. You actually need a hammer. Once you've got the hammer, smash it. The game will give you a warning saying you probably don't want to do this. But we're here, we're on curse mode, we want it. Hit it again, open it up, inside there's a cursed effigy. Grab it, and end your day. Congratulations, you've unlocked curse mode. Come to the main screen, start a new game, select curse mode, and you'll have this lovely red prince stuff. So, now that you know how to unlock it, what actually is curse mode? Well, curse mode is exactly what it sounds like. You start your run and you start every day cursed, which is this. Curse is you start with 13 steps every day. That's it, 13. And if you draft a room of any colour, you lose one of the resource associated to that colour. So, bedrooms, i.e. purple, you lose a step. Hallways, i.e. orange, you lose a key. Shops, i.e. yellow, you lose a coin. And green rooms, i.e. green rooms, you lose a gem. And if, for some reason, you are a nutter and you draft a red room at any point during this run, you lose one of everything. The only rooms you draft where you don't lose anything are blue rooms. Almost like it's a Blueprints game. This is taxing. This is tough. 13 steps by itself is difficult, but having the additional thing is a bit more challenging. And before you think, oh, I know how to deal with this, I'll go to the apple orchard. I know the safe key, the lock key. No, the apple orchard is burnt. No apple orchard for you. You get no apples. Good day, sir. Or if you think, I'll draft a shrine then, and I'll just get blessed. No shrines for you. You are permanently cursed, and you're starting every day with 13 steps. That's it. So, I want to go over now a few talking points about what I learned, and we're going to start with what rooms, certain rooms that kind of change in value purely based on this run. And I want to talk about right now the most notable of all of them. The aquarium. The aquarium is a death trap. It is the uttermost trolley room in this run. Because not only do you lose one step, one key, one gem, one coin, you know, all your resources, but it's also a red room. So you lose them all again. So you lose 2 of everything. In this curse mode, you will never be drafting aquarium. Leave it. It is worse than any other room in the game. If you see it early on, maybe just. I wouldn't recommend it. Probably, if you ever get forced into it, it's probably the end of your run. That's also to be said with a furnace. A furnace is a bit of a death trap. It forces red rooms upon you. You want to avoid it. Okay, so what other rooms are important? Well, for me, something that jumped up massively in value was the nursery. I didn't value the nursery too highly in my quest run, or my dare mode run, or my day 1 run. I didn't think they were that valuable. It's good room, but it's not that great. Like, it's not top tier. In curse mode it is, 100%. It costs you a step to draft it, then you instantly get 5 steps every room. It's worth it. And if somehow you can get the upgrade for it and it's 8 steps, mwah, you are loving life. You will be drafting it every single time you see it. Interestingly, there are a few other upgrades for nursery, i.e. the nurse's station is okay. Do not, under any circumstances, upgrade your nursery to an indoor garden nursery thing, where you get the 2 gems. It's flat out not worth it, and it might even prevent you from completing curse mode. You've been warned. What other rooms are important? Conservatory. Now, I am not going to tell you how to get the conservatory in case you haven't discovered it yet. I don't want to spoil it. But this room is going to be key to allow you to see rooms that you want to see more often. I would take a run where I literally just go and draft a conservatory, change rarities, and then call it a day. And I'd consider that a good day in curse mode. This is important, but you need to discover it first. I'm not going to tell you where it is. You should know where it is if you're attempting a curse mode run. Another big room that jumps up in priority is the observatory and the planetarium. I'm not going to speak too much about the planetarium in case you don't know what it is or where it is. I'm not going to talk about it. If you know, you know. Curse mode is unforgiving, and you want to have as many resources as you can. Stars is a resource that you will never lose in any room. Simple as that. The key thing is getting to 50. Once you get to 50 stars, you can use stars as rerolls. Yes, you will lose stars in that situation, but you're controlling more than the game normally lets you in a curse mode run. It is so important to do, and I can't recommend it enough. Focus on getting stars. I've had runs in my curse mode run where I drafted an observatory, got the stars, then got a planetarium, and called it a day. I got 3 stars and I was happy. I was happy as Larry in those kind of situations. So yeah. Observatories are quite big. The last room I want to talk about briefly is laboratory. Now, if you can somehow manage to get to Blackridge and get the terminals online, happy days. But odds are, you're probably not going to be able to do that. Experiments are so important for you in this run. If you get an experiment early, it can make your curse mode run. Specifically, there is a result you can get from an experiment which sets your steps to 40. If you can get that on, you're actually in quite a good spot. So experiments go up massively in this mode. I want to briefly just give a wee shout out to a room that is completely underrated, and that's spare bedroom. In this mode, it is a better corridor. Just putting it out there. Okay, now that we've discussed a few rooms, I want to just talk about a few wee tips and small wins to take. In this mode, you want to take as many small wins as you can get. Any small wins in a run you can get is going to make your next runs better. I'm going to go over a couple of them very, very quickly to keep into the back of your mind that if you can get in a single run, you're happy, to call it a day at that. So, West Wing with the garage. If you can get into a garage with a utility closet, get out and unlock that back route. Happy days. That is a successful run. I'd be happy with that, and I was when it happened for me. Getting a straight after that, if you get a tomb and you can solve the cart puzzle, which if you're doing this you should already know, that's a win. Great. You're setting yourself up for future runs. Another one, such as getting a workshop and getting a power hammer and breaking down walls. There are specific walls that will help you in this run, such as the wall outside or the greenhouse wall. Things like that will help you. Take them as wins. Another small win to take, foundation. If you can get foundation set up and get the lever pulled down, great. Those are wins as well to take. Finally, even just getting a utility closet and doing the Vax puzzle, which you should know. Happy days, that's a win. You can get the minecarts and you can start with 2 gems. That's great. On any single allowance coin, any Morage Eye box that you can do, great. Those are wins as well. So finally, before we get onto my run, a few tips that I found. Before you start the curse mode attempt, you should know every single safe combination. You should know it because you're going to need it. You're going to need those gems, know the combinations. Also, sometimes it's worth picking up gems to draft green rooms if you know they're going to show up, so they don't take away your gems. Same with anything for real. If a door is unlocked and there's a key on the ground, do the unlocked door before picking up the key in case it's a corridor. Speaking of hallways, actually, let's just quickly chat about them. Drafting them early is generally a good thing because the keys you have won't be taken away because you'll not have picked them up yet. I think in my cursed mode run, I drafted like 3 or 4 hallways before I even picked up a key. Just something to note. Another thing to note is bear in mind where all the item spawns are. Where does the power hammer? Where does the hammer spawn? Where does the broken lever spawn? The battery pack. All these things you're gonna have to use your knowledge when you're doing a curse mode run. And the final thing I'll say before I wrap up and I show you my run, Secret Garden key. Yeah, Secret Garden's a lifesaver. Spreads fruit throughout the mansion, and it's got 2 potential anti-chamber levers. So, yeah, take that in mind. And obviously, upgrade discs, upgrade discs, upgrade discs. You know, take any help you can get. Okay, guys. So, with all that being said, I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you take solace in my succeed of the curse mode blueprints run. And yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Please take care, and I hope you enjoy. Gonna storeroom here, but I don't think I'm walking in there. That's a good hallway. That's a really nice hallway to see. And ironically, that's what I'm going to take as well. I think I take the corridor here, like that. I actually go into the storeroom, take my stuff, and then draft, hopefully maybe a nursery here, and then we start attacking upwards. That's the plan. I picked up my allowance this time. Bird. Nursery, quest bedroom, stuff like that. We'd be happy to see. And that looks like another key, actually. Excellent. We've got rid of hallway and corridor. So the only major hallways that we have to worry about now, because I'm not going to take secret passage, is probably passage these two, maybe. That kind of, yeah. But, okay. Turn right. Nuke. Oh, in Nuke we definitely trust. Okay, we're attacking now. A den here. Preferably... no, what would I want? Spare bedroom. Spare bedroom going straight up. And then a den pointing left so we can get garage. Okay, pantry's okay. Pantry is okay. A billiard room here, turning us back up would be nice. Wrong way, billiard room! Do I rumpus and risk it? And risk it for a biscuit? Yeah. If I can get a kitchen now turning up, we are... Oh, safe deposit key. We are laughing. That's not good. That's really, really not good. We are in big trouble now. This will be East Wing Hall. Oh, no, it's not. It's drawing room. I'm actually quite happy to see that. I'm not picking up that gem. Perfect place for it. We have to pick up this gem. Now, I want a room that turns left. It is a room that turns left. But I lose so many resources. God, I wish you were a den. Or do I risk it and redraw? Fuck it. Early in the run, redraw. There's my kitchen. I'm just going to take it. Now. Oh, cupcake! Right. Our steps are no longer an issue. We've got nearly the same amount of steps that we'd have on a bequest room. That's an amazing observatory. We're now low on gems, which is a problem, but we're not low on keys. Oh, there's my gem bag. Thank you, observatory. Now, a den here pointing here and here would be excellent. Security, boiler room, sauna, anything like that that's going to point to both of those two, we're happy to see. Billiard room pointing that way, happy to see. I don't want anything just pointing that way. I want to get back into the center. I might actually redraw this. I'm going to kennel here. Oh. Pat the doggo. Okay, we've got keys. Courtyard here is the play. It can give me a shovel. Damn it. A hammer. Okay. We've got the keys to use. We want this to turn left. Den, you're beautiful to see right here. I couldn't think of a better room to see than the den right now. So, if this turns left, we have made massive progress already. I don't have enough for passageway. I'm going to redraw this. I'm going to parlor. I'm going to parlor. Yes! 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 We've moved the foundation down. Fucking yes! Progress! Fucking progress! Yes. Let's try this puzzle. Yes. Oh, I'm chuffed with that. The gems are in the white box. GG. Thank you. Thank you, Ghost Guy. The statement is as true as a statement on the black box. Gems are not in the black box. Okay. True. False. False. Which would put them. Gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in the black box. Therefore, they must be in the blue box. Wait, what? Oh, I got it wrong. God damn it. You know what? I don't really care. Right now, couldn't care less. Right. I know for a fact that down here is an upgrade disc. So the next step is finding a computer. It is right there. You're the next achievement. Unlocking you. If I see a coat check now, I will probably take it. Or I will force outside to have shelter again. And we'll just upgrade. But you never know, we might see a room before that has it in it. So, is that locked? It is. I'm going to check this one first then. Sweet. Okay. Conference room isn't great because it has a good chance of having security doors. But it gives us 2 more rooms. Let's do it. Okay, excellent. Okay, locked. This should be open. Yeah. We can't do that. I am going to code check. I am going to code check purely to have code check available to me should I need it. The steps this run are not our issue. Is there any other room that I would want to see there right now? Honestly, yeah. Aquarium? Don't be silly. Now's not the time for jokes. Billiard room would probably be the room I'd want to see. What other rooms could it be? Commissary? Commissary would be good. Locksmith would be good. You know what? That's really good. The only thing I'm worried about is it's my last gem. What can I get to generate gems that doesn't require a gem to get? Not a lot. But with that, I'm not going to need... I mean, how many do I get? I get 3 keys. That's the same as a garage. And I get plus 5 steps from my nurse. Yeah, I think we take it. I think we take it. Science experiment. Science experiment requires a gem. Because you need the gem to enter... Is that shut? Holy shit! We've got kennel, don't we? Ha! Results! So that should unlock this, right? Why didn't that unlock that? I thought that would have unlocked that. Oh, because I missed a spot. Holy shit! Right, okay, whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Right, okay. What side does Secret Garden open? I don't have my notes plugged in. I don't care, I'm going to Google it. I think it's the left-hand side. I think it's this side. I'm Googling this. I know I've got it on my notes, so I don't care. I'm not cheating with that, so I don't care. Secret Garden key. The Secret Garden blueprints anti-chamber levers. I think you might be right. I'm not even risking it right now. Solve the moon statue puzzle in the secret garden. The secondary one is the west... Wait. What? Wait, what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk getting this wrong. Hold on. I'll plug in my stick if I have to. West facing door. Is unsealed using lever hidden in secret garden after cranking the wheels. There is an eastern one behind a breakable door, so it's western. So, it's this side. So, I want to push up here. Right, I have a plan. Okay. Billiard room. Five squared 25, take away 15 is 10. 20 take away 18 is 2, 2 squared is 4. 20 take away 16 is 4, 4 squared is 16. That is exactly what I wanted to see. Right. I need a room now. Let's see, hold on. I need... Let's see what I need. Honestly, do you want to know the truth? Who did you pay and how much? I don't know who I paid, and I don't know how much I paid them, but I'd do it again. Honestly, what I need is I need to go to conference room, open it, and have in there a wine cellar. First, I'm going to go to den, open up the den with the locked key using the secret garden key. That'll put all the fruit into the conference room. That's step one. I'm not too worried about my steps just now. Bollocks. Okay, I'm going to redraw this. Bunk room's not bad. It can have gems in it. I would love this on the left-hand side to have gems. Bollocks. I'm worried about gems now. Did you dig in the courtyard? I think I did. I'll double check. I'm going through it anyway. I didn't. Good call. You can't get gems from this though. You can get turnips. Oh, safe deposit key. We're not going to the safe, so. An old G. Okay. That's fine. Right. I go to conference room now. Open that up. There's a gem in study. There's sometimes 2 gems in study, but there's not this time. Okay. Now we go for a room like boiler room, pool room, not pool room. The pool. We want that. Do I have a drawing room already? I don't know if I do. Let's just check. Map. Nope. Tab. I already have a drawing room, so we can't get that. Gallery would be okay. Cellar attic? No, it cannot be a cellar or an attic. This has to keep us going. This has to be moving in that direction. That's the key. So, let's do this. Right. I'm going to commissary here. So I do. I'm going to commissary here because we can secret garden on the left. Yeah, that's the play. We can secret garden here. Wow! Oh no! Right. Do I say no to the upgrade disc with the knowledge that if I fuck up, I don't get to upgrade myself for the next run, but instead I get a key and I get some gems with the goal of completing curse mode this run? Do I go hard? 4 gems and a key? 4 gems and a key sounds good to me. You know what? I've always said it. I've always said it. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Secret garden here. We shouldn't have to worry about those doors being locked because of woof, 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 woof. A turnip here would be nice. This also puts a load of fruit back in the conference room. You might have enough for another key as well. Maybe at some point I might do. Holy shit. Right. Right. I'm gonna breathe for a second here. Okay. What do we want this to be? I'm gonna slow down. What do we want this to be? This can either turn right or go straight up. One of the two is fine. I want to avoid West Wing Hall. Because it's gonna eat one of my keys. So what could we have? What's our options? What You know what? You know what the best room to get? Seriously, the best room to get right here would be fucking dining room. Aquarium? No! We can't have den either, we've got den. There. Dining room. Dining room would be the best room to have here. Or gallery. Gallery, nah. Locker room wouldn't be bad either. To be fair. Security wouldn't be bad either, actually. Right. Okay, we know what we're looking for. Boudoir. Oh, boudoir. I think we redraw this. You know what? No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Right, this has to turn left. We've got a good amount of rerolls for this, and it's going to be locked. We know this. Right, that's fine. We've got one key left. All these are turning the wrong way. Okay, we redraw this. Turning the wrong way. Bedroom's really, really fucking good here. Holy shit. And another... Oh fuck. Have we done it? This has to turn right. I could just chapel here. There's no reason I can't. Have we done it? No fucking way! No fucking way! Right. Bedroom. No fucking way. I'm gonna go and get the fruit. No fucking way. Oh my fucking god! I think we've done it. I think we've fucking done it! Fuck you, we have you! We've got that goddamn basement key. We haven't been here yet. We can do this puzzle. It's not the end of the world. As long as I don't need anything and I've forgotten it, I think we've done this. I think it's fucking done. I think Blueprints has been fucking 100%ed. Unless like I've not done the tomb stuff, which I will be furious at. I think we've just fucking 100%ed Blueprints. After thinking I had lost. You still have some missing rooms in your room list? No. No, we do not. In curse mode? Yes, we do. But I don't give a flying fuck about that. In my bequest game, we've got every single room. Oh my god, I think we've done it. I think we've done it. I think we've done it! I had the fear for a moment thinking, oh no, that better not be there. I had, you know, that moment of I was looking at it going, that fucking better not be in the wrong place. Or I was going to cry. Oh, we've so fucking done it. Let's now do 2 seconds. I got a new phone a couple of days ago, and I'm just getting used to it. It's taking a bit of time, but I'm getting used to it. Right, let's do smug mode engaged. Smug mode engaged. Let's do the walk. Let's do the walk. Oh, if I clicked call it a day, I was done. Let's do the walk. You know what? Bot, you can go to hell. You are not taking this moment away from me. $83 attempts. And on the run, we dropped the foundation on a miracle run where we dug up the secret garden key. We fucking done it. Yes.
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue.
Let the music play.
He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights of life's many symphonies. He couldn't see beyond the red shade he was aware. He never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew. The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
What a fucking game this has been. Did you get all the achievements? We're about to. But I'm gonna let this play out. I'm gonna let the credits play. Let the music have its moment. Oh my god, what a fucking journey I've been on with this game. I mean that. Let's go and get a trophy. Over and every to you two. Now, let's call it a day. In this, let's go back to our main save and get that goddamn trophy in that goddamn case. So proud of you. Thank you so much. Smug Mode continuing.